Hi Erene, so I am ready for your reading. You're going to hear my printer in the background because there is something printing. So I got your message here. It says here that this is, you're the twin sister of Erene, and date of birth is October 18. You will love to see how your 2020 will be. Some key questions I hope you can help me see is about my job, whether I will lose my current job or will find a better job or stay in it, and whether I can become pregnant this year. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and focus on your energy. Praying to Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael, I pray to you for protection. In the name of God and the angels, that I'm able to see clearly in this reading. Archangel Raziel, I pray that you provide me with vision and clarity so I can see clearly in this reading for Erene. So it is, and so shall it be. Amen. So I'm focusing on your energy for this reading. I've got your information here, so everything's clear. Praying to the angels for guidance. Okay, so let's do an opening message. And the first one is space. So this year is going to be a year where you're going to have a lot more space. There's going to be more calm. You're going to have more tranquility overall. Then I have open. So there's a key here. There's a door that is going to be opening for you this year. All right. And it could be with health and career, pregnancy and career, both of them, okay? I have the nature's cycle. So there is a lot of balance coming in this year for you, a lot of tranquility. And then we have the next card is visualization. It's going to be a very important need to focus on visualization, thinking about the things that you want to manifest. It's going to be important for you. And then the last card is pleasure. All right. So overall, it looks like a very good energy for the year here, okay? Looks really, really, really positive. Okay, so we're going to combine each card with one of my oracle cards. So for January that just passed, I have the Three of Cups, which has to do with celebration, has to do with help, with friendship. Maybe someone tried to help you or guide you in this month. So there is some sort of guidance here with the Three of Cups, and the Soul Healing card is showing that healing, okay, that's coming here for you. All right. So that is definitely coming up with the Three of Cups and the Soul Healing. Okay. The next cards I have are for February. We have Ace of Wands, which is all about new insight, new vision, which we're in right now. We have stimulate. So there's going to be a lot of stimulation, mental stimulation here for this month. You're going to have a lot of that in your life in this month coming up. So there's going to be a lot of that mental connection, that mental stimulation, that healing, I would say. So that is all showing up here in the cards. A lot of that stimulation and positive energy. A lot of clarity as well. Being able to see things from a different angle, from a different perspective. Okay. All right. For the month of March, I have the Death card, which is an ending, a new beginning card, and I have talk to someone you trust. So there's going to be a need to have a conversation in March with someone that you care about, that you trust, and there's an ending of a cycle and a beginning of a new cycle. Okay, so there is something new that is coming for you in the time frame here that I'm mentioning. Okay, so again, there is going to be that that positive vibe, that energy of ending here is what I'm getting. So there's going to be a huge transformation coming here for you in that time that I just said, in March. There's going to be a big transformation, and there's going to be something that's going to be, I need to have a conversation with someone. Okay. All right. And I'm going to pull a Normand just to see a little bit more about that, just to get more insight as to what is ending for Erene in March. And I got ship, so it may have to do with travel, it may have to do with moving, it may have to do with a change that's maybe going to be halted, maybe it has to do with someone from afar, maybe a plan that you may have had for vacation is going to be, there's going to be a change. There's going to be a different way of viewing it or seeing it. So that is all coming up here. Okay. In the month of April, I have justice and balance. And I have clarity. So a lot of justice, I feel, especially with career, you're going to have a lot more clarity in this month. And there's going to be more balance for you in general in this month. So you're going to have a lot of clarity and being able to see things better. And there's going to be more of an equilibrium and more of a balance is what I'm seeing here. Okay. But being able to have that balance is definitely showing up in your life. And it also may be a time where you're going to start to look more at fertility and be more in that, more focused in that area. Okay. In the month of May, I have the Knight of Pentacles and I have the Release card. So you're going to let go maybe of this job that you have in May. There may be a change. I feel like you're going to end up leaving this place where you're currently at. And that may be again in the month of May. So May may be a time where you're going to have a release or releasing of some sort, is what I am picking up here. Okay, so there's going to be a huge change coming in here. Okay, which is pretty interesting. All right. And let's go ahead, and there's going to be, like I said, a release here. Okay. So you're going to be improving your finances in May and a release. Okay. In the month of June, we have Two of Cups. And we have heart protection. So you and your partner are going to be more connected than ever in this month of June. There's going to be a beautiful heart connection. There's going to be possibly maybe a possibility of pregnancy in that time. Or, you know, there's going to be a beautiful partnership, okay, for you in June. A nice healing. And there's going to be a lot of protection for you in that time as well. July, I have Judgment. We did July already, did we? No. Judgment. So it's rebirth, a new beginning, starting over again. We have acceptance. There may be an acceptance to something that you need to redo or restart again that may have to do with your health. So there may be something with health that you need to revisit or may need to revisit in this time of July. Okay? So July is going to be a time where you're going to be revisiting a situation. You're going to be revisiting something here is basically what I'm seeing. and there's going to be a new beginning. So if there is something that may be discouraging, I feel like at the end you will be able to move forward from that. Okay. In the month of August, I have the Hanged Man. And be kind to yourself. There may be a little bit of a standstill in August where you're going to feel like there isn't a lot happening. There may be a feeling of stagnation, of things moving, not moving. Maybe there's something that you really want to accomplish and it may not move as quickly as you would like it to. And that's what I'm seeing here with this card. So there may be a little bit of that energy of stagnation, feeling stuck on something. Things may not be as clear or not be moving as much, is what I'm getting with that. Okay, I'm going to ask him what area, and I got this is the card of the Whip. So it could be something of an argument, a disagreement. It could be something that keeps happening to you that maybe you have an issue with. It could be with a man, so maybe an issue with a man in your life. A constant issue that kind of keeps reappearing back and forth, possibly. So there's going to be a need to be kind to yourself, to not let this person's issues get on you, okay? And that's going to be again in August. Okay. September, I have the Tower, which is transformation. It is change. There's a rebirth here, a new perspective. Yeah, this card talks all about looking at things differently. There may be something that may go different, may not go as planned. And I have the card of Lightbringer. So something may not go as planned. There may be a disappointment in September. And it may have to do with a man or information that you get. And it has to do with clover. So this is something that maybe you thought was going to work out on a long term and it ends up being shorter term. I feel like, again, it may be with a friend. We got a woman and a cat card, which friendship. It could be a friendship, something that may not be as clear as you would like. And it's like something new. So it could be like a disappointment with a person, and they showed a man here, but then they're showing a woman here. So it could be a couple. It could be two individual people. It's very hard to say if it's, you know, a couple, but they're showing like it was something that maybe you had, again, planned that it was going to work out on a long term. And all of a sudden it gets shorter than you thought. Okay. Let me see what month we're in, because I kind of lost track. I think we're in October now. I think we just did, yeah, June. We did August. Let me make sure, because I don't want to skip anything. So this was September that I just said. This was September, the Tower, okay? Something disappointing with some individual, something that was promised and it changes. In the month of October, King of Swords, may have to do with a new perspective, a new vision, okay? It's basically that message there. And then I have balance. So more balance, maybe with your partner, maybe in your life. You're going to have a man that's going to feel better, and that you're going to feel better with that person at the same time. So there's a balance here for you in October. After the other months were a little bit more challenging, there's more balance coming here for you in October. And there's going to be more clarity and calm and peace. Okay. November, we have the 10 of Cups, which is happiness, joy. There could be a baby here. And again, that's... Sorry about that. That's my printer. This is in November. So possibly pregnancy in November. Guidance. It's important for you to have like a medicated or like a doctor like watching, I feel. Watching you in terms of medicine. The medical aspect of it is going to be important. And guidance is definitely showing up here. So meaning that there's going to be a need for guidance in that pregnancy. Okay? But I do see happiness here. And then December, we end the year on the 3 of Swords. And the enthusiasm, which is interesting and ironic. Change and self-love. I pulled 2 extra cards. I'm going to ask what this heartbreak has to do with. This is a card of heartbreak. And we have the Fox. So it could be work related. It could also be someone who's being dishonest. And it could be a woman, because I have the Queen here. Queen of Spades. Something with a woman. It could also be a woman that may have challenges, and that's going to bring you sadness, seeing her in that situation. So there's going to be a worry. It could be a health issue, blood issue, like health, blood pressure, diabetes, anything to do with like blood system, heart, the heart especially, is showing up here. All right. So let's look at your questions. I'm going to do first, before I go to your questions, let's go to love life. We have strength this year for your love life. Very beautiful. We have the Knight of Cups in your career and your finances. There's going to be an opportunity for something new. So I feel like you're going to have something new come in. And general messages for the year is 5 of Pentacles, and it's to let go of something that no longer is serving you, and just to be careful with money and who you trust with your money. So I do feel you getting pregnant anytime between June, July, I think I saw something, and then in the end of the year. Whether I will lose my job. Will Erene lose her job? 9 of Cups, 9 of Pentacles. I feel like you're gonna get a new job. There's a new job coming. You might end up leaving that current job and moving into a new job altogether. So there is a new job coming for you. Okay? That's what I'm picking up. But I do see a new job. And like I said, I do, and yes to the pregnancy. You are October 18, so 10 and 18, which in your sister's the same date of birth, so this is going to apply to her as well. 10 and 18 equals 9 and 1, right? 19. 1 and 9 is 10, but then it's 1. So this year is going to be about new beginnings for you and your sister, both of you, because you have the same date of birth. New beginnings, new starts. The Magician card in the tarot, which is all about being able to manifest what you want. So you're going to have everything that you want is going to come through. The possibility of pregnancy, like I said, there is a need for medical attention for some reason. I don't know if you've had any of that before with regards to fertility, but there may be a need for that, just to be sure, to clear anything. But yeah, overall, I'm getting yes with that, and I'm getting yes that you're going to change your job. I don't see you losing your job. I feel like you're going to find a job. So that's what I'm picking up. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. and it brought you lots of guidance, angel blessings, and I will talk to you soon. Big hugs.